Hello, hello, and welcome back to week 5 of the Trainer School League. And we are here with our second match. And I have here my co-host, Lordluneth. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I am your host today, Naolis. And today our competitors are Wire Dragon of the Phoenix Phantumps versus the Karate Man Johnson of the Backyard Buzzwoles. Uh, let's take a quick look at the two teams and see what potential changes that have been made. So to start off, we're going to look at the Phoenix Phantoms. Anything interesting
Nice.
that you for this week that you want to that we think we should point out?
Yeah, honestly, I'm excited to see Skeletors do some sweet work. I mean, that was my main. That was my homeboy in the base Scarlet Violet. I want to see that Pokemon just come in and put in all the work. It makes me so happy how good he is. And honestly, like that Glamora, I see the potential in that Pokemon. I want to see that Pokemon do some dope stuff.
Absolutely. And there were actually two trades for the Phoenix Phantoms this week as well. In the Velouz has been traded out for this Wug Trio, and the Donphan has been traded out for this Garchomp. So another trainer in this league that has three of those or those 5 point OU Pokemon, and very powerful trades. I think a very good increase in the speed tiers for the Phoenix Phantoms. And the Terra Captains this week are also Skeledirge and Sylveon to keep in mind. And on to the Backyard Buzzwoles. Anything interesting you want to point out here?
Yeah, I mean, I just went against that team. That Dragapult, whew, monster Pokemon. The ability to just go between either a special or physical set really puts in a lot of just general like utility with it, along with everything else it's carrying. And the Iron Valiant, I mean, that Pokemon has proven to just be such a monster.
Oh, absolutely. It's a lot of mixed Pokemon kind of makes it a grab bag of what am I going to run into this week when fighting Karate Man in this team. The Terra Captains this week for Karate Man are this Iron Valiant and this Golden Go, both of which can dish out insane damage, and with their same type Terras, or even just helping their also insane coverage get a bit of extra stab boost.
It
Uh,
really is nice. But I
and
mean, we gotta watch out.
absolutely.
We both know the Carkol is the real captain
Oh, of
of Karate
course.
Man's team,
Of
and
course. We did actually
it's gonna
hear
be
from Karate Man that he intended to have the Carkol as his Terra Captain, but just missed that window to change it. But he said he's going to bring it
rat.
in a future week, so I'm curious to see that spice.
Me too.
And our players have been waiting in the match for a little bit now, so let's go in and see what they've brought to this game.
All right, awesome.
So the Karate Man Johnson with Backyard Buzzwalls, he has brought this Iron Valiant, the Golden Go, Dragapult, the Sandaconda, the tried and true Carkol, and
Woo.
this Gyarados as well. And on Wire Dragon's side, brings that Masquerain, his favorite turn one move in Sticky Webs. Uh, that's Skeledirge. The newcomer Garchomp is here. The Wug Trio stayed behind, going to make its debut sometime later. Sylveon, Glamora, and Iron Hands. Very powerful setup from Wired, but a little slow compared to what the Karate Man Johnson can do. I'm going to go ahead and give them the go ahead to go.
Awesome. Alrighty. So leads here. You mentioned it before. I'm thinking the Masquerain 100%.
Mm-hmm. No, it looks like it's going to be the Iron Violent into the Masquerain, getting that Intimidate off.
Yep, definitely. Intimidate such a good thing coming in, taking out that, cutting that attack decent bit.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, as a
I think
This
that.
Iron Valiant is still such a menace of a Pokemon, man.
Oh, absolutely. If this thing is able to get up like a Swords Dance or something here, Wire Dragon's got to really think about getting up that Sticky Webs, though. I think that's what the plan is. Obviously, Karate Man's team outspeeds him like 100 to 1.
Oh,
But
100%.
if this Iron Valiant can just kind of sit in here, set up a couple moves, and not and like Wire decides to take a turn off to try and set up the Sticky Webs, this could be a real issue.
Yeah. Ooh, Woundblast coming out. Sash. Okay.
But he goes
Quiver
for the
Dance.
Quiver Dance. Maybe if this is a Choice Scarf Iron Valiant, that probably still kills because
Oh,
this Iron Valiant just hits so hard. But
yeah. If
the
it's Scarf, it could. But if it's not, oh boy, this Masquerain, it's like Hurricane, right? Hurricane would
Hurricane,
just
Air
obliterate
Slash, Hydro Pump would still do really good damage. Here comes the
Oh,
Gyarados. And they just... Oh!
oh, the big brain! No, they're
that...
gonna switch!
I can't... That had to have been a read. That had
This
to have been a read.
Masquerain is intimidating in 2 ways now.
And it's not like... What does Wired care about this thing living? Like, the Intimidate's good for the future, but you can probably just get damage. Yeah, that's... Oh my god, that's really good damage.
Oh! Ow, that's just at +1.
And the Moxie. Okay, so we've seen... Obviously, it had to have been Moxie. We didn't see the Intimidate go off,
Yeah.
but this is the first time we've seen this Gyarados come as just an offensive threat, because it's always been that Intimidate so far.
Mm-hmm.
And so he's decided now is finally the time to bring the offensive set. I'm curious. I wonder... Was this Gyarados faster if I got a Dragon Dance up? It might have been.
+1 speed... hold on, I can check for you. At +1 speed, it would not be faster than the Masquerain.
Really?
Yeah.
What if it was max speed? I don't know. Maybe it's
max speed investment +1. It looks like it only reaches 391. Meanwhile, the Masquerain reaches 462 at +1.
Seriously.
Yeah. It's a bug.
It sure is. That rough skin, okay. Rock Tomb. Wait, he brought Rock Tomb.
Oh.
Man, he brought Sticky Webs and Rock Tomb. He's very worried about that. Oh, the clear body.
Clear body.
He can't have his speed lowered. I have fought against that ability many times. I always forget about it, and it always kicks my ass.
That is, Wired might be in a really big pickle here now. Now, not knowing that. Or not thinking that Dragon Ball would come with Clear Body. Now it's going to be able to negate the Sticky Webs and just negate all stat drops in general.
Yeah. And now this... Oh, does it go for the Dragon Dart? It goes for the substitute. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
What-oh. I mean, the Sylveon has access to Pixelate Hyper Voice, and I think that Karate Man may have forgotten about that. Yeah. Hyper Voice is a sound move. It bypasses the substitute. I think Karate Man may have forgotten about that being the standard thing for Sylveon to bring. But I'm not sure what this Sylveon can really do to this Carkol unless it's Terra Water.
Yeah.
But also, what does this Carkol do? And that spin block from the Ghost type coming in.
Oh, Sticky Webs
and the Terra Water kills the Carkol. Okay. This is looking very dominant from Wire Dragon here.
Yeah, just a complete slap.
Unless this is Heavy Duty Boots Iron Valiant or something like that, I don't really think that Karate Man has much of a way back in front of this Skeleturge, especially as a water type. There's not really a good water type resistance on Karate Man's team aside from that Gyarados, and it went down first. And this has been a consistent issue amongst most of the games with Karate Man, is that he doesn't have any water resist. It's why my Quackleval was so strong into him. It's why most people are bringing it into him. I don't know what this Sandaconda is supposed to do. It's just going to get Torch Songed into Oblivion. Or just Terra Blasted too. Yeah.
Maybe the Skeleturge is choice.
Oh, that's true.
Air Balloon. Okay, negating the Sticky Web.
I don't think that the Skeleturge ever really cares though.
If it's choiced, it may not kill with the Terra Water. That's the thing.
No, no, Skeleturge is unaware. It doesn't. That did so much. That is definitely choiced. That is 100% choice.
It's choiced, guaranteed.
But the boost isn't going to matter because it's unaware. It's just going to completely ignore it. Yeah, this Skeleturge was just this Terra Water Skeleturge was just hard carry. What item do you think this Iron Valiant is? Because in testing, oh god,
and it's gone.
And all right, well that was a quick game. I think the fastest game we've had with Karate Man Johnson.
Yeah, surprising. It only lasted 10 turns.
12 turns.
Yeah, 12.
Yeah, 12 turns. I think that's that's his. Karate Man Johnson has been, I think, his third loss of the league. He's 2-3 at the moment, and Wire Dragon picks up another win at a +5. Just didn't have a really good answer for that Skeleturge, and the clearly was ready for the higher speed tiers from the Karate Man's team with that sticky webs, even the rock tomb from the Garchomp, and even the likely choice scarf Skeleturge.
Yeah, it looks like Karate Man was definitely like coming in like thinking like maybe that some way could get around it. But Rapid Spin obviously didn't come off, but that was like a plan around it, and the air balloon to try and get around it. Like tried to have these solutions, it just wasn't enough when thrown in front of the Terra Water Skeleturge.
Yeah, no, like we said time and time again, this team is just so weak to water types, and if you can take advantage of it, have a Bulkymon like Skeleturge in front of it, and just keep clicking the same button over and over again, apparently, it's just gonna end poorly for you. Well, another good game in the books here, and we'll see you next time on the trainers for match 3 of week 5. Have a good
Don't
night,
worry,
everybody.
I'll be there.
Yeah. Have a good night. It's your match, of course you will.
I know.
Have a good night, everybody.